All right, I'm going to welcome everyone in. We should be streaming here. We'll give everyone a few minutes to hop in as the stream is about ready to start. And we'll make sure it pops up here on the YouTube. Hopefully YouTube sends out the notifications and you guys get that. All right, perfect. We do got the live there. All right, what's going on, Derek? Welcome in. Big D, what's going on, man? Welcome in. All right, let me just get a little thumbs up there. And boom. There we go. What's going on, Flaky? Welcome in. Daniel, welcome in. Bill, Tim, welcome in, guys. I figured it'd be best to come on and do a live stream. It's been a while since I've done a live stream, actually. And I figured it'd be best to come in here and talk to you guys for about an hour instead of making a video. So, yeah, that's a good comment there, Derek. When retirement? Well, hopefully soon. I'm hoping we get the when maybe house paid off. That's what I'm kind of hoping. If everything plans out to MMTLP as we're hoping. I guess you would say when no mortgage. When no mortgage. That'd be pretty cool. All right, so looks like we got a good bit of people joining in already. So thank you all so much for joining me on this Sunday. Here it is about 7:45 Eastern Standard Time. So maybe we'll go to about a little before 9 o'clock because then your boy has to go get a shower, get ready for work tomorrow. You know, back to that Monday morning grind, unfortunately. Let's go over a couple comments before we go into stuff we got in today's live stream. David here has an interesting comment, and I do agree. Feels like something is in the air, man. I could not agree more. I definitely feel that something's in the air. Bill here, haven't looked, but is it 500 mil to 250 mil in next bridge? That I'm not sure on. It was 250, and I saw the new thing did say 500. So I really don't want to comment on it much because that one I do want to wait till Meta gives us an update. I know some of the talk was that maybe the 500 million would include all of the insiders or maybe the university lands people. And maybe the company looking to buy our Oro Grande project would want to buy the entire thing. Because, you know, we own the mineral rights, which is what's in the ground. But maybe they want to buy the land and the mineral rights and own everything. So that's what we're hoping there. And I didn't come out here and do a video Friday. And you're like, man, Terry, MMTLP was up over 12% Friday. I know. I didn't come out and do a video. MMTLP was just rocking and rolling. We got a bear market going on, but in a bear market, our MMTLP is up crazy. So I'm going to go over here to Twitter real quick. And as you can see here, I'm not going to play the one there with the music, but Friday, there we go. So Friday we had a event, I guess you would say a concert / event at one of our local casinos. And yes, we got to meet Joe Gatto from Impractical Jokers. So that's where I was at Friday night. That's why I did not get to come on here and do a video Friday night. And yesterday I was just kind of lazy, I guess you want to say. I just wanted to take a day off and relax because that Friday night was late. We went to his comedy show down at the casino. He was funny. We had front row tickets for the show. So it was a great time. And here I had to do the, this is kind of funny and this is a little off topic, but just wanted to kind of touch base on this. But I had to do the belly picture with Joe. He loved it. So a little background on that was I wanted to do the, because Joe always talks about his belly and stuff. So I was like, I got to go up there and pop up my belly. So I go up to Joe and I'm like, Joe, man, we got to do the belly pick, man. We got to do the belly pick. So I'm standing there like pushing out my belly. And Joe's like, well, if you're going to do it, you got to do it correctly. And he literally grabs me and pulls me into him to get belly to belly, literally like that. And we do that there. And it was pretty funny that Joe pulled me in to do the belly to belly, man. So I just wanted to post those pictures up here for everyone to get a good laugh. So there's me, Joe, and my wife right there. And there's a picture of Joe and my wife. And there's, they did really good pictures, by the way. We walked up. they were pretty much snapping pictures as you were like walking up to do your meet and greet with Joe. The casino was snapping pictures, so they got there when I went up and said I'm a huge fan, things like that. And if you're an Impractical Jokers fan, when we got done with all the pictures and everything, I said, man, I love when you do Cole on Cole, and he goes, COLEVON COLE. If you're watching Practical Jokers, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So I just wanted to touch base on why I might have been a little MIA Friday and Saturday. Friday I was there, and Saturday was just a relaxing, lazy catch-up day. So we're back here to do a live stream for about an hour tonight. So there it is. If you want to see that, check them out on Twitter. I posted a couple pictures of that event. Here you can see we got a person here. Man, this is pretty cool. Ted Lee here posted that he officially married MMATRA. He married the company. His goal was to put this on his brand new Corvette that would be getting from being invested in his company. I'm in for the long haul. I will also have accounts for his kids. And he got a customized license plate for MMAT. That is pretty amazing. Bezos, what's going on, man? Felix, welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. So I gave you all a little bit of the update of why I was out the last couple of days. Here you can see MetaMaterials did this post here. We are excited to be proud to join the Metaverse Forum as a principal member, looking forward to working with other organizations and companies to build an open and exclusive metaverse. Now, this here is pretty exciting because there's a lot of companies on here and as you see, one on there is Meta themselves. So this is kind of like a networking. I know we're in that lot network that Smokey found, which is great. But this is just another, in a sense, lot network style thing that we're a part of. And so all these companies can kind of get to know who each other are and what they do and how can they benefit each other in the metaverse. So I think that's very bullish. Like I said, all these companies here, man, can really help each other out and get known. So what's the news for the Divvy? I don't have any official news for the Divvy. Jinx of all trades says I paused my game for this. Wow. Well, thank you so much for that. What game are you playing, by the way? But anyway, so I think that's pretty bullish for MetaMaterials. And yeah, I don't know, man. MMTLP up 12%. I wanted to come out and do a video Friday, but it was just tough. Had a lot going on. And I think it's bullish. And we called this, guys. You go back to previous videos. Hey, welcome in, Dame. Let's go, buddy. You go back to previous videos, and we talked about it. All of us YouTubers talk about MMTLP. Me, The Bird, Tony Market Moves, Right Brain Trader, Ali from Trading Secrets. We all said, as the S1 approaches, now they've made comments that the S1 will be coming out shortly because George has made comments that he wants to get this process done before, I think it's the end of August, because of the Canadian residents that have those retirement accounts that have to have those taken care of. So let's hope that George does get this done before August, and hopefully this will turn to the private company, which is what we're all really believing is going to happen. We did the video the other day, and John Berta has a tweet out there, which we'll go find his tweet, where he says all of the updates will be in the S1 filing. That's right. So we are going to be waiting for the S1, which will give us a lot of answers. Hopefully it gives us the details about NextBridge, gives us all of that stuff. I did see in Right Brain Trader posted a video the other day, it might have been yesterday, that there was, let me go pull up his video, because if you guys are not subscribed to him, man, I suggest you go check him out. Hey, Sandra, welcome in. All right, Right Brain Trader. I want to give him credit for this because he is the first person that I seen.
The shares were diluted.
He's the first person that I seen post this. So here it is. Go check him out, Right Brain Trader. If you type in Right Brain Trader, MMAT, MMTLP, you'll probably pop up. But he found this article here, and I want to give him the credit for it. So there you go. Go check him out, guys. We've had him on here for live streams before and interviews. So Oasis Petroleum Inc. declares special dividend of $15 per share in connection with its merger with Whiting. Okay. Someone down here had a pretty good detailed breakdown of this. So big shout out here to MVP Chair. Oh, hang on here a second. MVP Chair. There we go. Yeah, I'll have to message Right Brain and see if he wants to do another live stream. All right, there we go. So this article here that he found on the PRN Newswire, Oasis Petroleum, and that was a lot less. I think that was 250 million barrels of oil. So if you break it down, now that was proven reserves, guys. That was proved reserves. We might be able to actually PRN Newswire, Oasis Petroleum. PRN Newswire. And we might be able to get petroleum. What was the name of that again? Petroleum Inc. Petroleum. Let's see if that comes up. News. Maybe this is it. There it is. Here's the article. Right here we go. Yeah, so here's the article. We're going to read this article because it does kind of pertain similar to us. Like I said, all credit for this goes to Right Brain Trader. And down here, a quick summary. MVP Chairs did the math. Oasis versus our MMTLP shares outstanding conversion. Puts the MMTLP around $80 each. But the gas on MMTLP even greater than 6.3 trillion CF. So MMTLP could be anywhere from $80 to $110. I know, guys, that sounds crazy. It sounds crazy, and it does sound a little too good to be true. But keep in mind, this here, we've talked about this before. There was a video I had back a while back where Roller Pigeons found the investor presentation for me where they paid, I think it was $40 dividends, and I can pull that video up for you as well. But let's cover this one here. This was published on June the 16th by PRN Newswire. Oasis Petroleum declares special dividend of $15 per share in connection with its merger of Whiting. Announced that the board of directors have subject certain conditions declared to special dividend of $15 per share of Oasis common stock. The special dividend is being declared in connection with its payment is the subject to closing of Oasis previously announced merger, the merger with Whiting Petroleum Corporation, NYSE, WLL. Let's check it out. WLL is the ticker symbol. WLL stock. Why is it not coming up here? It says NYSE. WLL. Let's see if that. Oh, there we go. So it does come up on that. New York Stock Exchange, WLL. So it's trading for around like, let's do the 3-month chart if it pulls it up here for us. Yeah, so as you see, oil is kind of currently down right now. But anyway, you can kind of get the gist of it here. All right, so let's go back here. So the special dividend would be payable following, let me see if I can zoom this in for you guys, because this might be actually a little bit better to read. The special dividend would be paying to the following closing of the merger to the Oasis stockholders of the record as of the close of the first business day on the following date, which Oasis shareholders and Whiting shareholders have approved a merger and related matters. The special meetings of Oasis shareholders and Whiting shareholders to consider and vote upon the merger and related matters are each scheduled for June 28, 2022. So this is already passed. If requisite shareholder approvals are obtained on June 28th and all other closing conditions are timely satisfied, the merger is expected to close on July 1st, and the special dividend would be payable on July 8th. So that would have been Friday. Here we can see it has more points on here. The payment of the special dividend is considered on the closing of the merger, which remains subject to the approval of both Oasis and Whiting shareholders and other customary closing conditions. There can be no assurance that all such closings will be satisfied by July 1st, that the closing of the merger will occur on July 1st, or that the merger or related transactions will occur for all avoidance of doubt. For the record, will be prior to the closing of the merger, and therefore Whiting shareholders will not be entitled payment of the special dividend in the respect of shares of Oasis common stock received as consideration of the merger. So I want to kind of go over that little point again. Let me zoom this back to regular font. It's a little easier for me to read, actually. So let's touch base on this again, and then I'm going to go check some of you guys' comments. So I just want to say thank you all for commenting. I will go back and try to touch base on them. So here it says, there can be no assurance that all such closing conditions will be satisfied by July 1st, 2022. That the closing of the merger will occur on July 1st, 2022, or that the merger or related transactions will occur at all. For the avoidance of doubt, the record date will be prior to the closing of the merger, and therefore Whiting shareholders will not be entitled to payment of the special dividend in respect of the shares of Oasis common stock received as consideration for the merger. So if I am reading this correctly, now please comment down below if I'm getting this wrong. I'm thinking this kind of sounds like it depends on maybe your brokerage or depending on who's doing this closing of this merger. If it all doesn't go smoothly and they are unable to pay the $15 because let's say there's timing restraints, maybe your brokerage don't get it correctly, that instead of the $15, they're going to give you shares of this company. The Whiting shareholders. So that's what it seems, guys. This is just so freaking bullish. I'm super excited. And I mean, literally going back here to this. Here you can see. He has in his description, Right Brain Trader has in his description, MMTLP MMA stocks, Oasis Petroleum gave a $15 dividend for 250 million barrels of oil. We should expect more for 3.7 billion. Now, I do know that that was the Torchlight. I'm going to put the link. Let me go copy his link. And I'm actually going to put that link in my current video, because if you guys don't follow him, you should go check him out and watch his video where he did do, let me mute this here, where he did talk about this, because I want to give him credit. Absolutely. So here we go. It's going to be RBT, and that's his initials for Right Brain Trader. And it's going to be his YouTube, a link to that video if you want to check it out after the live stream. And we're going to replace the pinned message. So there we go. We gave him credit, because if I get information, I love giving credit to people that deserve it. And Right Brain definitely deserves the credit, because this is the first channel that I've seen someone post on it. And like I said, got to give him the props for that. So yeah, another one here I wanted to pull up. So that was the Whiting one. And I know I have a video back here that we're going to talk about it as well. All right, that and, oh, no, playlist videos. I got to find it. It was, YouTube keeps messing up my chat, guys. Hey, there's Jenny in there. Hal, Cardiac, welcome in, everyone. Josh, Donald, Sandra, Juan, Derek. Man, thank you all so much for commenting. You guys don't even know. It was previously my pinned video, but it was about the $40 dividend where MMTLP could be $40. And I have to find the thumbnail I had for it. Because you guys know I'm posting like nonstop, so I have to find that thumbnail, because you know I do so many videos. It's kind of hard to find it and knock it down. Was it that one? I don't know if it was that one. Maybe it was this one here. Maybe it was this one here. Let's see. Andrew, what's going on? Man, Hal, 157,000. Let's freaking go. Let me just skim through this video. No, what's going on here? Let's skim through this video and see if this is the one where I found that. All right, so here's the article. Oh, no, that's an old one, so that's definitely not it. Let's go back up here. Where was it at? It's not that one, not that one, not that. I thought it was just a couple of weeks ago, honestly. That was that. Here it is, this video right here. This is the one. This is the video I wanted to touch base on for you guys. And I'm going to pull that screenshot up here of this oil company. That's right. That's right. It's Northern Oil and Gas. This is the other preferred share. And I'm going to pull up that. Right there it is. Boom. Okay, so from this video, it was about 3 weeks ago. I don't know why YouTube took down the dates of when these were posted. But it's this one here, MMTLP Dividend 40 shares Series A preferred stock payout. Welcome in, Reapers. Thank you so much for joining. So this is the Northern Oil and Gas investor deck. And that's right. Roller Pigeons helped me to find this because there was an article out there talking about how Northern Oil and Gas rebought their preferred stock back. And here it says, under the NOG investment, the proposition, return of capital commitment. And here it says, $40 preferred stock repurchased year to date. Guys, that's what I'm talking about. This is the kind of things that can happen. This is the kind of thing that's going to happen when it comes to this MMTLP. Now, I do want to go over a comment that someone had a question on, because I do want to prep you guys to understand what's going to happen. So the last video I did here was on Thursday, and I talked about GME, MMAT, MMTLP, and Carnival. And someone down here, my buddy David, he is a channel member. So thank you, David, for your question. I did answer his question, but I wanted to answer his question on this live stream. And he says, hi, Terry. Thanks for dealing with your mic. You sound great. And thank you. I just moved the mic closer, and it seems to be a lot better. Everyone says that now they can hear me a lot better. So I got the microphone pretty much right up close to me. And he says here as a question, at timestamp 440, you talk about MMTLP really having no value and the spin out. So you're saying that my investment money that I bought MMTLP is just gone if I decide to go or without the spin out? Okay. So what I want to make the point is on that question there, what I'm referring to, I don't want to even get mixed up, so I just want to clarify. As we know, MMTLP should not be trading right now, but there was a flaw in the wording that said transferable. So what that means is two market makers got together and made MMTLP tradable. That's right. So this $1.90 is not really the value of MMTLP or the Series A preferred share. This isn't the true value, guys. This is the market deciding what the value is. Market makers are making up this price by probably bots trading it and things like that, whatever. So once this goes private, what I'm trying to say is once this goes private, this $1.90 or whatever it's going to be is going to disappear until MMAT, MMTLP, or NextBridge puts a value on our MMTLP, because this value is not given to us from metamaterials. It's not. This is what the market is saying the value is from trading on and off daily. So there will be a day when MMTLP goes bye-bye and we get NextBridge. Now, unless something changes in the S1 filings when the details come out in those S1 filings, but until then, MMTLP will, in a sense, go bye-bye, and the value will go down to zero until there is a value put on that from metamaterials, or I guess you want to say NextBridge, Oilco, MMTLP. Whoever puts the value on it will be the true value. This here, like I said, you have the opportunity to sell out of this if you want. There ain't no damn way I'm selling out of it here at $2. I'm not selling out of it at $5 and $10. That ain't happening. Those prices don't even interest me to even think about wanting to sell it. I'll tell you that right now. And most of the people probably watching the stream don't even want to even consider unless it's probably like $20. Then you may want to take a little bit out, maybe. Like I said, everyone's financial situation is a little different. So there's nothing ever wrong if you decide I'm happy with this current price, I want to sell a little bit. That's totally your decision. But I definitely know that I'm not selling anything at these prices. There ain't no way. All right. So I'm going to go over a couple of the recent comments here. Andrew says, what happens if MMTLP turns into NextBridge and publicly trades? Is the short trap gone? Well, if it becomes publicly traded, then yes, they can short us down to the ground. Even if we're in the OTC, and whether on the NASDAQ or, NASDAQ or NYSE, absolutely. If this becomes a publicly traded company, we can get shorted down to the ground. I don't believe that's going to happen. I believe this is going to be either publicly traded or possibly bought out by one of the big dogs, and maybe it'll be NextBridge or Oilco for a short period of time and stay private until the official sale is completed. Because John Berta has mentioned in the past before that he does want a sale. I believe they want to cash out in a sense and get the profit. So that's just my opinion, whether I'm right or wrong. Like I said, just my thoughts and opinions. But this is not what the market makers want to see, is that this is running up. We talked about this in the past before, that what's going to happen as it gets closer to the S1? What's going to happen? Market makers are going to test retail's patience. Hal, man, thank you so much. Hal with the super chat, man. Hal, buddy, man, thank you so much. You don't even know. That is much appreciated, man. You guys are awesome, man. Supporting the channel is just amazing. Hopefully we will get to celebrate. Hope this S1 comes out. Actually, my birthday's coming up in 2 weeks. That's right. So hopefully we will get the S1 before my birthday or around my birthday. That'd be pretty darn sweet. Yeah, exactly. Hal just gave me some money to get MMTLP. Absolutely. Good point there, Andrew. All right, so as I was saying, market makers are wanting to test retail. How much can they raise this price to get retail to sell? And they're going to go probably 5, 10 cents, 20 cents here and make it rise up slowly. And as the price keeps creeping up, will certain retail investors be tempted to sell? There could be a point where this goes up to $2 and the market makers dump a bunch of shares onto the market and drop this back down. There could be a chance to keep this in mind. I'm thinking this could happen. The market makers can push this up to $2, and as soon as it hits $2, they can dump a bunch of shares on the market and drive this price back down to $1.20, $1.50, and scare retail investors to sell. Don't fall for their traps. This here is a nominal price. It does not matter. That's right. It's, like I said, this is just like if you ever watch Whose Line Is It Anyway? It does not matter. This price does not matter. It's not coming from MetaMaterials. We just get the opportunity to buy it from the market makers that are trying to trick retail into selling, and they're doing all kind of manipulative tricks to get us to sell our shares so they can buy them at cheaper, because they know they're going to have to freaking close this probably before it goes private, or they're really going to be trapped when this goes private into NextBridge, man. Going to be very exciting. All right. What do we got here? Hal, man, thank you so much. Says Terry deserves every penny, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, I love it, man. You guys are just awesome. Nick saying he's setting a sale limit at 80. I believe that's what I think Roller Pigeon said. She's setting hers at 75 or 80 as well because of tax purposes. She's setting it at that price. Cardiac says YouTube takes half of the super chat, so half the share. I believe YouTube takes 30% if I'm correct. I think YouTube takes 30%, but hey, guys, I'm appreciative of everything. Trust me, you don't even know. It means a lot. I do want to touch base on something, and I just want to that's true. Andrew says if you're short MMTLP, you're in for a crude awakening. Man, that sounds like a shirt. Crude awakening instead of rude awakening. No, crude. I like how you said that. I like how you said that there, Andrew. Crude awakening. Man, that sounds like I could just get MMTLP, crude awakening, and there wouldn't be no copyright or anything on it because MMTLP isn't like trademarked or anything. This is made up. This shouldn't even be, you know what I mean? Like the real deal. This shouldn't even be out there in a sense. So crude, or even just have something say crude awakening and have like, Andrew has a question. Andrew Groban, what was your question, sir? Let's see, Andrew Groban, where are you at? Andrew says, I was under the impression that we are supposed to get the original investment, TRCH in shares and preferred shares. Is that the question? Well, if that's the question, I'm not really sure. Like I said, John Berta has cleared this up. If you buy I know there's the people that had the original TRCH shares, and those are valid. And John Berta and Meta has confirmed that MMTLP is valid. So if you buy MMTLP, you are getting the original TRCH Series A preferred shares. So it's the same thing. There's just no difference. So hopefully that answered your question. All right. Donald says, after MMTLP, I'm never using Robinhood again. Donald, I don't blame you. I do use Robinhood for trading. I use it for kind of like trading in and out of options. I think it's the easiest platform for options. I do like Robinhood. I do like the options on there, and I do like the trading. But I do think there's a chance that someone might try to buy out Robinhood, and that's the only reason that I am holding a position in Robinhood. I only hold 100 shares in Robinhood. I think there could be a chance where a brokerage or a big bank buys out Robinhood. So that's why I'm hanging on to my shares of Robinhood. It is a small investment for me. Like I said, just 100 shares. I think I have it around $8 or $9 a share. So I have like $800 or $900 in my 100 shares of Robinhood. So just being transparent on that. I know they're not over $10. It's not, maybe 9 something, maybe 950 range. I'm thinking is my Robinhood investment for 100 shares. And I'm buying that because they have basically the value the thing's trading at is the cash on the balance sheet, number one. So basically I'm kind of buying their balance sheet at this price because they have $6 billion in cash. Now I know they're burning through cash, but still they have plenty of cash on the balance sheet. And you're kind of getting the Robinhood trading platform for a very free, almost cheap discount. And I think there's going to be a potential of a big bank maybe wanting to buy them out. So that's why I'm kind of playing that play. Right now on my MMTLP, I have no current sell orders because I don't plan on selling it. So yeah, currently I currently have no sell order set. All right, I did want to touch base here, man. I thought that was pretty cool. Yeah. So we got the NOG stock here where they paid $40 to repurchase the shares. We got the Oasis Petroleum here where they paid $15 a share. But keep in mind, the information was found that Right Brain here said that this was for only 250 million barrels of oil. So keep that in mind as well. All right, and keep in mind here, oil prices are currently, WTI crude is at $104.30. Brent crude is at $106.80. Natural gas is back up, $6.36. Let's go. Clark, thank you so much. Thank you for all your information. Oh, Reapers, is MMAT, MMTLP the same? No, they are, that's okay, you're being new. We will answer that. MMAT is not the same as MMTLP. So this one here, ticker symbol MMAT, is a separately traded stock. This is the actual metamaterials that we do talk about on the channel. This is going to be, in a sense, our potential short squeeze play after this MMTLP pays out a dividend. So this is kind of what these two are kind of linked together. Wells Fargo should buy Hood. They're both crooks. Yeah, that's true. Hey, I'm in it for a potential trade because as soon as any kind of buyout happens at Robinhood, I'm selling it on the buyout. You best believe it. So say Wells Fargo buys Robinhood and the shares go up to $15, $20, I'm selling it right away. I'm taking profits. I'm not holding it. I'm selling it right away. I'm locking in those profits. So that's kind of what I'm doing. Yeah, I agree with David here. Robinhood has the easiest user interface, but they are probably, well, they are evil. Let's just say they are. But you have to sometimes keep your emotions in check. When you see a good deal out there in the market, and I just think it's a good deal at like 8, 9, anything under $10. If you're buying Robinhood with like a 9 in front of it or 8 or a 7 in front of it, I think it's a good deal because you're pretty much getting the balance sheet price. Now, if the balance sheet starts to deteriorate bad, then maybe you want to sell it, take a small loss on it. But with them having 6 billion, 5 billion in the bank, I don't see a problem holding it. Now, if that keeps dropping down drastically over quarter revenues, then that'll be something we have to take into consideration, just probably selling it out for a small $100, $200 loss possibly. Like I said, I only got 100 shares, guys, so it's nothing crazy. It's a small position, a little swing trade in Robinhood, and, well, swing trade in the hood and Robinhood, and we'll see how it turns out. Currently looking here at the futures, S&P is currently down 9.5 points. The Dow futures are down 45 points. NASDAQ is down 47 points. And the Russell is down 5.6 points. So the futures are currently red. We will see how that turns out. Donald opened up a position in GME profits going into MMT after the run. Hey, Hal made a good comment here. Thank you, Hal. Hal being a big supporter. I said, don't be afraid to donate 99 cents. Works too. Yes, every donation counts, guys. You don't even know. That's like the old saying, if everyone donated $1 and you had 1,000 people watching, like, wow, like that'd be amazing. You know what I'm talking about? Kind of one of those deals, but everything helps out. Like I said, I know we're in a huge bear market and all our portfolios are down. I know that. So it's kind of hard to ask for, donations and support in a currently bear market where we're all getting destroyed. There's Hal with the 99-cent diamond donation, man. Thank you so much, buddy. Easy as that, 99 cents. I want to go a little off topic here, and I want to talk about something. I'm going to talk about this to you guys and get your thoughts and opinions. So I want to go here on Twitter, and I want to go to my page. Courtney's saying, which is better, the run-up or the dividend? Donald, $1.49. Thank you for the ice cream, man. Appreciate it. That's a good question because it could be like both. All right, Jenny, thank you so much for the donation. All right, so we've got a question here from Jenny. If we get shares in a company and don't sell until after the year we bought MMTLP, does this mean long-term capital gains? That is a great question. And I'll be honest, I have wondered that as well. I really have, because I'm wondering when they're going to take the actual initial start date. So let's say we bought MMTLP like 6 months ago. I think this was trading back, was it October or September or November of last year? So what if we bought, like I have shares I've bought back since like probably the beginning, like the very first couple days. So we're going to have to wait and see if the S1 gives us details, because if we bought MMTLP, let's say back in December, and we've already been holding that for 7 months now, and let's say we just get shares instead of a dividend of the, let's say an oil company, let's say it's ConocoPhillips. Let's say we get ConocoPhillips stock, and let's say we hold that to next December and we sell it in January. We technically held MMTLP, but we technically didn't hold Conoco because that's the date of the transfer of the shares. So that's a really good question. Hopefully when we get this investor presentation, when everything's worked out, hopefully we'll get all these answers, because I'm very curious on that one as well. Donald M., thank you for the $5 super chat, man. We got the hype. We got the man pumping the iron. All right, so a little off topic here. I wanted to bring this up. It's kind of summertime here in the area, man. I've been doing, I had a viewer come up to me at a local carnival here, and I asked him to leave a comment in that video I did, and he did, with the town I was at and the game I was playing. And he commented the carnival I was at and the game I was playing. And the game I was playing is actually a knife ring toss. That's right. Knife ring toss. So basically you buy a bucket of knives for $5 or $10. Some of the carnivals will have a $5, $10, and a $20 bucket. You could buy a big bucket of rings, and you throw the rings and you ring a knife and you win it. And I must say it's very addicting. It's very fun. And I've been going to the local carnivals. I've been playing and I've been winning a lot of knives. So I just wanted to kind of show you a couple of the knives I have won. And I'm really debating on probably recording a couple sessions. I want to talk to the actual guy that runs it in this area. And there's a couple other vendors that run it as well. But I wanted to talk to him and see if he'd be okay if I would record me throwing the rings on the knives at the knife games of Carnival. I thought it'd be pretty cool to throw something up. I've currently only seen 2 YouTubers doing videos on YouTube about the knife ring toss, and it's pretty fun, man. I love it. I don't know if you guys ever been to a local carnival and have done the knife ring toss, but I wanted to show you a couple of the knives that I have won. Now, these are some that I have duplicates of, but man, these knives are like so cool, man. Check that out. That's right, man. These knives are pretty nice. Like, really cool looking, man. Got the dragon there with the flames on it, you know, blowing the fire out. So cool stuff, man. They're pretty nice knives too, like, not kidding. And it's nice to say, it's really exciting when you throw the ring and you ring the knife, because they'll have the knife like sticking down, so they'll have it like sticking like that, and you get the ring over the knife and you get to keep it. As long as the ring goes down the knife, you get to keep it. So if I would post videos like that, would that be something you guys be interested in watching, like kind of carnival games, man? I think it'd be pretty cool. It would just be throwing them up here and there. I'll still be doing all my stock market stuff, but I would throw in a ring toss video every so often if I could, you know, get them recorded here. I've already done so many. I wish I would have got the footage from that. But here's another one, man. It has a cool looking blade on it. Looks like I called this the shaver knife, as you see there. Has a little bit of a paraphernalia there, some skulls on it, so we don't want to have that on the camera too long. It cuts like a knife, but it feels so right. Yes. This here is probably one of my favorites that I got, actually. It's a American flag with the bald eagle on it. Man, that is cool looking, if I do say. And it even has like a little pointer here. A little pointer on the bottom, like if you're going to spike someone on the head. Not that I'm ever really going to use these knives, but I have them for a collection, and they're really cool, man. Yeah. So pretty cool looking knives. American flag with the bald eagle. That's probably some of my favorites, actually. This is a cool one here too. This one's pretty cool. It's a red one, a red dragon. I mean, how cool is that, guys? Red dragon, has a little bit of the red on there, curved blade. Man, that's pretty cool looking. I love these knives, man. The game is very addicting. I think it'd be kind of cool. I'd probably, if I can get a bunch of videos, they're going to be coming up to a local carnival here in August. So about a month or so from now. And here's the other one I got. Yeah, so here's the other one. This one has like a deck of cards on it. So if you like poker and cards, like these knives are actually pretty cool, actually. And I really like the knives. So I'm thinking about doing that. I'm thinking about seeing if he'll let me record at the carnival, and I'll be able to get a tripod there and just have the camera recording and see how it turns out. So I'll post that video, well, whenever I get them recorded. They're not going to be around here for a while. Jenny says, Terry, you're scaring me. It's just a fun carnival game. That's all it is, I promise. It's just a fun carnival game. They're just setting in a shoebox. That's all my knives are, setting in a shoebox. So yeah, you'll see. Was that a switchblade you put away? No, it wasn't a switchblade, actually. They're all just foldable knives. They're like usually 5 to 7 inches knives, roughly. They're pretty nice knives. I've seen them pretty much all on eBay, anywhere from like $10 to $15. You can buy them, but it's just fun that you actually buy the rings and you ring it and you win it. So that's all I wanted to say. I may post those a couple months down the road. Jenny says, please send me one. I live in NYC. So needed. Yeah. We could do, well, I don't know if I could do a knife giveaway on YouTube, how that would work. I don't know how YouTube would appreciate me doing knife giveaways, but yeah, maybe we can. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe if I do those knife videos, I could do a giveaway and stuff like that. It'd be pretty fun. So yeah, just don't try the 5-finger fillet. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Okay. What else we got here? I think. So we covered that. Oh yeah, and I did want to touch base on this. Warren Buffett, if you don't know, he's been buying a ton of Oxy stock. That's right, ticker symbol OXY. It's a oil and gas stock, and Warren Buffett has just like been loading the boat on this stock. Now, a lot of people is doing projections that oil is going to go back down. I think oil will probably hit, I think oil probably going to hit around 150. I think oil's probably going to hit 150 this year, summer, unfortunately, because people's going to be traveling, people's going to be going doing things, and oil is going to go up. Luckily, in my area, gas has been coming down. The gas prices for cars, that's a big plus. I think it's down to, what was it? God, I'm drawing a blank. I'll let you know. I think it was like 430, 450 or something like that for gas. I can't remember. I'm drawing a blank. All right. So, yeah, here you can see Warren Buffett buys 9.9 million more Occidental shares. He has a 17.4% stake in Oxy. So, pretty bullish that Warren Buffett is just buying 17% of an oil company, guys. So, pretty good. 426. I think it's like 435 here, is I'm going to say. 435, 450, depending on which gas station you're at. So, yeah. There you can see Charles Payne was not happy at the current gas prices. We covered all that there. I think I did cover the, wow, $6 in Alaska Monte. Wow. Yeah, I think we did cover all that in the video. Yes, we did. Okay. So I can go here over the current Fintel because I did not update this Friday. Hey, Winston, what's going on? Winston rocking in from the Winston's from the Patreon group, man. Thank you for joining in, buddy. Current Fintel information, short interest ratios at 9.84 days to cover. So a little less than 10 days to cover. Here we can see short squeeze score 68.52. Gamma squeeze score is a 86.47. Short shares that are available. This is just for MMAT, guys, not MMTLP. So if you're new to this, this is just MMAT. 3.2 million shares available. Short borrow fees at a 37.65. And look at that on Friday, the FINRA. They were low on us. 26.27. Like, are you kidding me? 26.27. That is like the lowest short volume ratio day I can ever remember. We very rarely see a 20 in there. But the aggregate is a 32.84. All right. What's going on, Wancho? Rob says MMTLP is a big carnival. I guess depends on how you look at it. All right. So let's see here. Tasmim, any updates on the S1? I set up my sell limit 100 on MMTLP. Is it possible to go that high? Well, we touched base on this earlier, but if you're joining in now, let's go over it again. Let's just touch base for it. A Florida man looking for Terry. Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of people looking for me. All right, so here we can see, this is the oil company. Oasis Petroleum declares a special dividend of $15 per share in connection with its merger with Whiting. And here you can see, they paid out $15. Now, whether they paid out the $15 or gave you stock and the value of that, and this was for 250 million barrels of oil is what that dividend was paid upon, guys. Proven reserves, $15 for 250 million barrels, but MMTLP has 3.7 to 3.2. So 3.2 to 3.7 billion barrels of oil. So this comment down here, he did the math. Oasis versus MMTLP shares outstanding conversion. Put MMT around $80 each. That's right. $80 each is very realistic. And this is going off of other oil stocks. This ain't me just this isn't me throwing out random numbers. This is me giving you facts. This company paid out $15 a share per 250 million barrels of oil. That's a fact. That is a fact, not speculation. I'm going to give you another fact right here. And the other fact was that NOG stock, NOG, bought back their preferred Series A stock at $40 a share. And that is fact, not speculation. Fact, fact, fact. NOG repurchased their Series A preferred share for $40 a piece. And here you got Oasis Petroleum declares a special dividend of $15 a share. So that is two oil companies here in the most recent. I just did this video like 3 weeks ago. So in the last month, this has happened, a $40 buyback, and you got a $15 special dividend. And honestly, I think we talked about this. We only need a $10 dividend to make people get even from the MMAT, because MMAT went up to about $10. Now it's down to $1. So if MMTLP goes above $10, that's going to put people in huge profits. And here we got one paying $40, another one paying $15. Even at $15, that's a huge gain, which we know we should get a heck of a lot more than $15 because that was only 250 million barrels of oil. And like I said, the key thing for us is that we get proved reserves. Proved. We need proved reserves. If, wow, Hal made a comment here. Hal says, 1.7 million for me if it's $40 a share. Let's effing go. Hal, man, that is amazing, man. that would be insane. Yeah, and keep in mind, that's not even including gas. Exactly. Tasmim here says, and also gas is not counted in that. And that's the crazy thing. This $15 a share here, that was just oil. Guys, keep in mind, our Oro Grande has oil and gas. All these predictions on MMTLP and our Oro Grande does not include our gas value. And that could throw in a couple extra dollars on top of it. This is going to be something exciting. Just super excited. I'm so freaking bullish. I just don't see how this can go wrong. I just don't see it. Everything is so bullish. Oh yeah, I wanted to go pull on Twitter. John Berta. Gas never smelled so good. Yes, I agree. I agree, Jenny. All right, let's go here. All right, I got to go down here to some of these ones that were John Berta made that retweet back. All right, here we go. So we've touched base on this in a video, but in case you missed that video, I'm going to touch base for it here on the live stream. If you're watching the live stream and you missed a video, I talked about this. So this person here, Titus here commented, "Hey John Berta, good morning. Would you be able to tell us if NextBridge will be a new company that the Series A preferred holders will have ownership of? Basically, is it necessary transition to sell the assets, or is it a long-term investment option? Thank you for your time." And he says here, when the S1 is filed, all of these details will be in it. So this is why we're saying, man, this S1 is going to give us answers we need. Now, I'm hoping it's all good answers and nothing bad, but we will find out. My personal opinion, I think it's going to be fantastic news. I just, the only way this could go bad is if for some reason they couldn't get proved reserves. As long as we get proved, if we get proved reserves, and now keep in mind, we talked about this before, the Hazel project, that was a very small property, very small deal, and that did have proved reserves, but it was very, very small. And this one there is the big one, the Oro Grande. This is the one I'm really hoping on. 3.2 to 3.7 billion barrels of oil. Projected huge potential dividends on this. Yeah. I mean, it is just amazing. Amazing what it can be here. And I'm just super excited for this S1, man. That's what we're waiting on. When the S1 comes out, just hoping to get some great news. Of course, if I'm home from work, I'll be giving I'll go live right away. I'm sure probably multiple YouTubers will be going live right away when this S1 comes out. But I'll be definitely going live ASAP. So, yeah, guys, I believe that is about all I got for you in today's video. So I just want to sit here and answer a couple questions for you guys. Yeah. If, that's true, if has proven reserves. If we can get proven reserves, man, we are all going to be loaded. That's the thing. If we get proved reserves, we're going to be going to Space Mountain. That's right. We're going to Space Mountain. We're going on the Meta Cruise. We're doing it all. I'll be in a bird suit. Trading Secrets Alley be in a bird suit. We want to go to space. Yeah, we're all going to go to Space Mountain. That's right. Woo! Chimp here saying, Terry, I still didn't even receive my placeholder as a TRCH. It held through the date. Is this still? That is, well, technically it's not TRCH anymore. It's going to be MMTLP. So in your brokerage, you should have MMTLP. We got here the Pino family. How do we go about getting proved reserves? Well, how do we go getting proved reserves? That's where we go and pay for the extra well drilling. We pay for all that extra money where Meta put out that 15 million. And during that offering that Meta did, they gave more money for the Torchlight here, Oro Grande. So, yeah. So that's where this money's going. It's probably getting this into proven reserves. That's what I'm thinking, where Meta took part of that 50 million and gave so much to, I think it was 5 or 10 million, I want to say. We already owe 15 million, and there's going to be an additional 5 or 10 million here. I forget the exact number. D says he can't picture Allie in a bird suit. I can't even picture me in a bird suit, but hey, we'll see what we can do. For that kind of money, we're gonna do it. Hal's gonna be at 1.7 million if it's $40. I mean, that's freaking insane, man. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, it was 5 million. Thank you, Charles. I knew it was 5 or 10 million. Thank you, Charles, for confirming that. So out of that 50 million that Meta did that offering, the offering of the shares, they took 5 million of it to give to Torchlight for the probably cost of upkeep of the wells, probably a new well, maybe for more proved reserves, maybe to get that done and get this closed out. So that could have been another part of the reasoning for the offering, to get it done. And they'll repay all that back. That'll all be repaid back. Yeah, so whoo, come on, S1. That's what I'm waiting on, the S1. Where are you at? So yeah, win S1. You know, we always said win divvy, win S1. Yes. So win S1. That's the real question. Great question here. The Guadapino family. Do you think George already knows if it's proven, he's keeping it low key as a strategy to burn the shorts? He could. He could, absolutely. Now, I know the offering sucked, and we went from almost $2 down to $1. We got sliced in half. Now, there's a lot of theories out there going around that we were going to need this money from. Keep in mind, guys, that MMTLP, MMAT is separate. There is no connection between those two now. The only thing we hold is we do owe the money back to Meta, which is going to be like 20 million now. The 15 million and the 5 million. So when MMTLP completes, they will have to pay back 20 million in debt to Meta. So Meta will get $20 million back on the balance sheet that they did lend to Torchlight, in the sense, MMTLP, to get the wells done, the testing and all that done. So I think he wanted to do this is just me speculating here. I think George wanted to do the offering because Meta has been testing the $2 range for a while. And every time Meta tested $2, it would get driven back down by the shorts. So George decided to, in a sense, take cash now and get the money from Meta instead of letting the shorts burn us back down, in a sense. So George, in a sense, took money for the future from Meta, and he has money. So what we're hoping is, we didn't want MMTLP to come out. We didn't want everyone to get a large cash money, and MMTLP starts to run, or MMAT starts to run. Let's say it runs up to $2 and $3 and $4. And MMAT's just running. And we don't want George to come out and do an offering and stop the squeeze. So by him doing the offering now, before the run-up, I think it's very smart. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of people's mad, upset that George did the offering. We went from $1 to almost $2 down to $1. I know it sucks. But think about this. Would you rather do it now when the market's bare, there's no momentum, there's nothing going on? Oil and gas is the only thing kind of exciting in the market right now. We're having a few small rallies here and there, but they kind of Couple days rally, they come back down. If Meta just would have went by itself, it probably would have went back down to $1.70, $1.50 regardless, because the shorts would have probably drove us back down there, because they know as soon as they close to $2, the bots kick in and they just dump shares onto the market. That's what they do. They dump shares. And we've seen this. Meta has tested $2 numerous times, and the shorts drive us back down. So George just said, let's just do the offering now, and let's get this cash. We're gonna need it. So we got the cash. And MAT is gonna have a run up. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. I'm just super excited. I think when MMTLP pays out, and like I said, people just take 5%, 8%, 10%, just 12% of your money, and just throw a little bit of it back into MMAT for a possible short squeeze. It's going to be something beautiful. Keep in mind, guys, we're pretty low float, 360 million shares. A lot of those shares are locked up by insiders. The new acquisitions, they haven't sold yet. They're all currently holding their shares. So I know we introduced all those shares into the market, but keep in mind, they're not on the free float. Those are still being held by the companies that we acquired, like Optodot. Oh my God, I hate to draw a blank right now. It makes me look bad. But Optodot and the money. Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. That's terrible. Cover this stock all the time, and I can't think of the darn nanotech. Yeah, nanoweb. Yeah. Oh man, it's terrible. But anyway, yeah, we acquired those two companies. They still hold. They still holding up their. They still hold their shares. They haven't sold, so that's very bullish. Better than the Volkswagen Overstock squeezes. I know it has the potential. It really does. Like I said, definitely speculation, but I believe it has the potential to be something special here. With all these shorts trapped and this TRCH that's MMTLP now, something special is going to happen. Like I said, I could be right. I could be wrong. It's all speculation. But I just feel something special is going to happen with this. I just really feel it. Like I said, this price don't even interest me into selling. They could take this to $10, $15. I'm not interested in selling. I just believe it's a heck of a lot more than that. If Oasis sold, gave their people $15 for 250 million barrels of oil, I'm definitely not selling this at $15. It's not happening. Not happening. So, yeah, and we haven't even talked about the MMAX shares yet that have not been converted. It's going to be game over, man. If they have the run up and they convert that and lock up more of the free flow to those MMAX shares, I don't know where the shorts are going to get these shares to cover. There's going to be so many naked synthetics out there that when the price runs up, the market makers are going to be asking these people, you got to provide the shares now because the price is going crazy and you're down here shorting it, and now it's up $3, $4, $5, $6, and you were shorting it down at $1.06. So you need to come up with these shares. You're getting a margin call to provide these shares. So, all right, guys, I think I'm going to call it the end of the stream. Thank you all so much for joining in. And we'll be back tomorrow. We'll see what happens in the market. Like I said, currently, let's refresh this. Currently, the market is slightly red. Nothing crazy, though, to worry about. So, hope you all enjoyed today's live stream. And I will catch you all probably tomorrow for the next video, guys. Peace.